Infantry warrior. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Infantry Rifle Squad, the foundation of the Army's decisive force and the embodiment of the warrior ethos. Infantry soldiers have the most challenging job of any member of the armed forces. They carry the fight to the enemy around the world. They are the standard bearer for all the armies of the world, leading by example in the fight to defend freedom against ruthless terror. With the increased firepower and lethality of today's weapons, every infantry soldier must be trained to standard in over 200 tasks. They are patriots who in a time of war raised their right hand and swore an oath to God and country to defend the Constitution of the United States against any enemy. Ladies and gentlemen, the Infantry Rifle Squad. The squad is led by a staff sergeant. They are armed with an M4 carbine. The M4 carbine is the latest evolution of the M16 family as it's designed for use in vehicles and close quarters combat. The squad has 2 fire teams. Each fire team is led by a sergeant. They are also armed with an M4 carbine. This carbine is fully modular with an integrated receiver rail system that can mount the M68 close combat optic and an AMP-215 infrared laser designator used to engage targets at night. Each fire team has 1 automatic rifleman. They are armed with an M249 squad automatic weapon. This is the squad vehicle machine gun, and it has a sustained rate of fire of 85 rounds per minute and weighs 17 pounds. Each fire team has 1 grenadier. They are armed with an M4 carbine and an M320 grenade launcher. It fires a variety of 40mm grenades to include high explosive, illumination, colored smoke, and buckshot. The M320 provides an invaluable indirect fire capability to the infantry squad. The remaining soldier in each fire team is the rifleman. They are armed with an M4 carbine. Additionally, the M136 AT-4 anti-tank launcher, which fires an 84mm shaped charge capable of defeating up to 14 inches of rolled homogeneous steel and breaching bunkers or masonry walls in urban structures. Additionally, each one of these soldiers is wearing the advanced combat helmet with the AMPDS-14 monocular night vision device. This night vision device allows the soldier to see in low or no light conditions, coupled with the laser designator on their weapon. They can place effective fire on all targets at night. On their torso, they are wearing the improved Outer Tactical Vest, or IOTV, which consists of 4 armored plates capable of stopping small arms fire and fragmentation. Additionally, he is wearing ballistic eye-pro, knee and elbow pads, and a water hydration system. Ladies and gentlemen, all members of today's rifle squad are from Charlie Company, 1st Battalion, 46th Infantry Regiment. This is the modern-day warrior, armed and equipped to fight and win anywhere, anytime, in any type of terrain against any enemy. These infantry soldiers are trained and ready to defend our country and preserve our way of life. Ladies and gentlemen, please join us in a round of applause for the United States Army Infantry Rifle Squad. Ladies and gentlemen, now marching on to the parade field are the infantry soldiers from Charlie Company, 1st Battalion, 46th Infantry Regiment, and Charlie Company, 2nd Battalion, 46th Infantry Regiment. The company commander for Charlie Company, 1st 146, is Captain Derek Kahn, and the company first sergeant is First Sergeant Cudez. The company commander for Charlie 247 is First Lieutenant Adam Walensky, and the company first sergeant is First Sergeant Padilla. The commander of troops for today's ceremony is Captain Thomas Halls. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the invocation and remain standing for the arrival of the official party. Chaplain Garlock, 1st Battalion, 46th Infantry Regiment, chaplain will offer the invocation.
Please join me in Father God, I give you thanks for an incredible day as we honor the hard work and accomplishment of both Charlie Company 247 and Charlie Company 146 infantry regiments. Over 22 long and difficult weeks, these soldiers have proven themselves trained and lethal warriors, ready to join the noble ranks of the infantry. I pray your richest blessings over each of them today as they begin this next phase of their adventure. May they continue to grow and develop in their training, to be individuals of courage and honor, all their country needs them to be. Keep them safe, Lord, and may they walk in your favor as they travel to their follow-on assignments today. Bless the soldiers of the Panther and professional battalions and all your people who serve here in the 197th Infantry Brigade. In your most holy name I pray. Amen.
The official party. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the national anthem. Gentlemen, if you are not in uniform, please remove your headgear. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. The infantry soldiers graduating today come from many parts of the United States. The flags of the 50 states and 6 territories displayed at the museum symbolize the broad base of our national defense. The company standing before you have conducted a turning blue ceremony because blue is the color of the infantry. This ceremony culminated with each graduating soldier receiving the coveted symbols of an infantry soldier: the cross rifle insignia with blue background discs and the blue infantry cord. Turning blue signifies the rite of passage of these soldiers to carry on the finest traditions of the infantry. The infantry cross rifles, blue discs, and blue cord mark these soldiers as qualified to be the finest soldiers in the world: United States Army infantry soldiers. The soldiers most responsible for the training of these infantry soldiers are the drill sergeants, who are carefully selected by the Department of the Army. The drill sergeant campaign hat and badge have been a stoic symbol of professionalism and pride since 1962. At this time, the drill sergeant of the cycle for Charlie Company, 1st Battalion, 46th Infantry Regiment, Drill Sergeant Sheffield, will recite the Drill Sergeant Creed.
The Drill Sergeant Creed! I am a drill sergeant. I will assist each individual in their efforts to become a highly motivated, well-disciplined, physically and mentally fit soldier, capable of defeating any enemy on today's modern battlefield. I will instill pride in all I train, pride in self, in the Army, and in country. I will insist that each soldier meets and maintain the Army standards, military bearing, and courtesy, consistent with the highest tradition of the U.S. Army. I will lead by example, never requiring soldiers to attempt any task I will not do myself. But first, last, and always, I am an American soldier, sworn to defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, both foreign and domestic. I am a drill sergeant. This will defend.
At this time, the official party will present the awards. The drill sergeants of the cycle and distinguished honor graduates will each receive the Army Achievement Medal and a one-year membership in the National Infantry Association. Receiving the Drill Sergeant of the Cycle Award from Charlie Company, 1st Battalion, 46th Infantry Regiment, is Drill Sergeant Sheffield from Redondo Beach, California. Receiving the Drill Sergeant of the Cycle Award from Charlie Company, 2nd Battalion, 47th Infantry Regiment, is Drill Sergeant Stoy Williams from Harrisburg, Virginia. And distinguished honor graduate for Charlie Company, 1st Battalion, 46th Infantry Regiment, is Specialist Mark Slavin from Downpatrick, Ireland. Specialist Slavin's follow-on assignment is Airborne School. The distinguished honor graduate for Charlie Company, 2nd Battalion, 47th Infantry Regiment, is Specialist Ryan Howery from Wolverine, Michigan. Ladies and gentlemen, please join us in giving these fine soldiers a round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, the commander of 1st Battalion, 46th Infantry Regiment, Lieutenant Colonel Rob Branstetter.
Good morning. Colonel Hensler, Command Sergeant Major Benavides, Georgia legislators, Lieutenant Colonel Tippa, Command Sergeant Major Otero, distinguished guests, soldiers, civilians, veterans and families, friends of the 197th Infantry Brigade, Charlie 146 and Charlie 247. Thank you for attending today's combined graduation ceremony. To the families that traveled to be here to celebrate your loved ones' completion of infantry OSIT, I want to thank you personally for your attendance. I want to thank the cadre for both Charlie 146 and Charlie 247 for a job well done. No easy task to transform a civilian into an infantry soldier within 22 weeks. Then add the COVID-19 pandemic as a wrinkle to the transformation process. The job of our dedicated cadre is to build the world's best infantry that is disciplined, physically fit, and lethal. and is able to close with the enemy by means of fire maneuver. To the newest infantry soldiers on the parade field, I challenge you to maintain your discipline, build on the training you have learned from your drill sergeants for the past 22 weeks. On 30th April of this year, you exited buses from 30th AG and conducted the first 100 yards. That was exactly 152 days ago. Reflect on how you worked as a team to get through the first 100 yards and your eventual journey to become an infantry soldier, which is today. 22 weeks of training that began with yellow-face training, consisting of classroom training on Army values, and your introduction to the Army Combat Fitness Test, where you started to build your discipline and your physical fitness. Next, your red, white, and blue-face training, where you mastered the fundamentals to shoot the M4, throw a live hand grenade, and receive more classroom training on the Army, on its numerous policies. It never ends. At the end of blue-face training, you completed the night infiltration course and walked 10 miles back to the company training area and executed the turning green ceremony. During black and gold face training, you continue to build your lethality and your discipline by familiarizing yourself on your M320, M249, and M240, and hone your land navigation skills, first at the fire team level, and eventually as a buddy team. Further, you built upon your expertise behind the M4 by conducting team live fires, urban operations, squad tactical training, and culminated into your field training exercise where your drill sergeants attacked your patrol bases all night long. Then walk back to Honor Hill to receive your blue cord from your drill sergeants. Remember what it felt to earn your blue cord, the time, energy, and grit to get to that moment at Honor Hill. You should all be proud of yourselves what you have accomplished. The future is unpredictable, plagued with an array of threats from near-peer competitors. But I submit to you, no matter how complex the next battlefield will be, you will rely on your training, discipline, and your leaders to work as a combined team, to hold the line, and when told to unleash lethal effects and engage the enemy in close-range combat. The legacy and the profession of the infantry rides on the back of your shoulders every day. Stand proud and show you are the world's best infantry. And be ready. To the families, a couple of highlights about the trainees and cadre assigned to Charlie 146 and Charlie 247. Yesterday, we recognized Privates Garside and Davis for achieving a perfect score of 600 on the Army Combat Fitness Test. A tremendous physical feat that inspires all of us to better. Overall, the Army Combat Fitness Test averages for Charlie 146 and Charlie 247 were 517 and 494 out of 600 points. The top shot for rifle marksmanship qualifying on their respective M4s with a perfect score of 40 or Specialist Reynolds and Private Triple. Job well done, mastering the skill to shoot at targets between 50 meters and 300 meters. You are lethal infantry soldiers, maintaining your proficiency. Overall, the qualification average for Charlie 146 and Charlie 247 were 29 and 31 out of 40. Today, we congratulate Specialist Howard and Specialist Slavin as the soldiers of the cycle. They were recognized by their drill sergeants for standing above their peers when achieving high standards in training, their high motivation, and their leadership for the entire 22 weeks. Job well done. Leadership is how the drill sergeant is able to transform civilians into infantry soldiers. Today, we recognize Drill Sergeant Sheffield and Williams for their personal, caring, and engaging leadership to take the time and effort to mold our newest civilians into infantry soldiers. Leadership is what inspires soldiers to do their best and accomplish the mission to an incredibly high standard. Without leadership, we wouldn't be the world's best infantry. Drill Sergeant Sheffield, Drill Sergeant Williams, I thank you for your engaging leadership and inspiring your soldiers to follow you. Charlie 146 Infantry is graduating 153 infantry soldiers, and Charlie 247 is graduating 168 infantry soldiers today, and have joined the oldest U.S. Army's combat branch. Everyone should be proud that these civilians volunteered to serve their country, underwent the transformation process, and becoming the world's best infantry. They have joined the professional arms that the American public expects to be the guardians of freedom, protect the homeland, safeguard our U.S. citizens at home and abroad, and ensuring the security of our allies and our interests. In closing, I want to thank the commanders and the first sergeants for both of these companies for taking care of the cadre and the trainees and completing their mission today without fail. The respective company command teams looked out for the trainees and cadre day in and day out, assessing risk at the training events and making decisions daily to ensure training was conducted to the highest standard, but safely. To the battalion staffs for both 146 and 247 and the Army Band, I want to thank you personally for a first-class graduation ceremony. It's great to see the families here celebrate the loved ones' accomplishment today in person. Our mission here in the 197th Infantry Brigade is strategically important, providing our operating force with the world's best infantry that is lethal, physically fit, and disciplined. The transformation of civilians into the world's best infantry is not an easy task, and I'm proud and grateful to be part of a team of professionals who get it done. One force, one fight, follow me, forever forward, lead to victory.
Now, attention! Attention! Halt!
Ladies and gentlemen, the Infantry Creed is the standard for all infantry soldiers to live by. The Infantry Creed helps soldiers understand that despite their very diverse backgrounds, all infantry soldiers are warriors and members of a team. We invite all soldiers, both past and present, to stand and join us as the soldier of the cycle from Charlie Company, 1st Battalion, 46th Infantry Regiment, Specialist Slovin, leads the Army's newest infantry soldiers in the Infantry Creed. Ladies and gentlemen, as the soldiers pass to your front, we invite you to take pictures, but please remain in your seats. When the American flag passes to your front, we ask that you rise and the gentlemen remove their headgear. Once the American flag is past your location, you may be seated. Additionally, we ask that you please remain in the stands until the band has completely left the field and the commander of troops reports the conclusion of the ceremony. Day ceremony is Captain Thomas Hawes from Marysville, Washington. Now approaching the moving stand is the Maneuver Center of Excellence Band, led by drum major Staff Sergeant Bruce Johnson, and commanded by First Sergeant Evan Seaver. Charlie Company, 1st Battalion, 46th Infantry Regiment is commanded by Captain Derek Kahn from Queens, New York. The platoon sergeant for 1st Platoon is Senior Drill Sergeant John Madison from California, Missouri. The platoon sergeant for 2nd Platoon is Senior Drill Sergeant Andrew Gomez from Phoenix, Arizona. The platoon sergeant for 3rd Platoon is Senior Drill Sergeant Chad Phillips from Orlando, Florida. The platoon sergeant for 4th Platoon is Senior Drill Sergeant Michael Hackman from Cleveland, Ohio. The 1st Sergeant for Charlie Company, 1st Battalion, 46th Infantry Regiment is 1st Sergeant Shane Yerkudis from Virginia Beach, Virginia. The Color Sergeant is Drill Sergeant Himau from St. Francis, Minnesota. Charlie Company, 2nd Battalion, 46th Infantry Regiment is commanded by 1st Lieutenant Adam Wolstein. Platoon sergeant for 1st Platoon is Senior Drill Sergeant Justin Sheely from Baltic, Ohio. Platoon sergeant for 2nd Platoon is Senior Drill Sergeant David Hager from Talento Plains, Tennessee. Platoon sergeant for 3rd Platoon is Senior Drill Sergeant Clinton Cooley from Morning Sun, Iowa. Platoon sergeant for 4th Platoon is Senior Drill Sergeant Corey Petrowski from Austin Lake, New Jersey. The 1st Sergeant for Charlie Company, 2nd Battalion, 46th Infantry Regiment is 1st Sergeant Lester Padilla from Puerto Rico. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand as the band plays the Infantry song and the Army song. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the 197th Infantry Brigade Commander, Colonel Hinsler, and the Brigade Command Sergeant Major, Benavides, we thank you for attending today's graduation ceremony.